Trash bags instead of suitcases. New house, same uneasy smell. My name written in pencil on a chart like I wasn't meant to stay long enough to tell. Rules taped up on refrigerator door, lights out, times words I shouldn't say. You said 14 was too old to imagine, like dreaming was something they'd take away. Caseworker counting beds and bruises, you counted the things I loved instead. You called my stories distractions, said real life was all I'd get. So I learned to sit still and be quiet, learned fantasy wasn't safe. I folded up worlds that kept me alive and hid them deep where you couldn't see my face. In a place where nothing was really mine, you took the one thing I could create. You took my imagination, called it immature, said growing up meant being sure in a house where I already felt a raise. You told me wonder didn't have a place, different words, different scars, still shaping who I thought we are. Stop drawing maps to better days, stop naming characters in my head. I learned how to answer questions right, not how to say what I felt instead. Every movement starting over again, new walls, new expectations to meet. It was easier to shut things down than explain why stories helped me sleep. You never saw the nights I stayed awake, trying not to remember before. Imagination wasn't childish to me, it was the only door. You said I needed to face the world, but I was already facing it alone. You took my imagination, said it had an end, like survival and dreaming don't blend. You called it growth, you called it care, but it felt like losing it. Different houses, same refrain, learning to live with less of my brain. And then there was you, close enough to matter, close enough to change the sound I made. You said I couldn't sing, not yelling, not cruel, just enough doubt to make me afraid. You didn't say stop, you said maybe don't, said not everyone's meant for a stage. So I lowered my voice, lowered my eyes, tried not to take up space. I sang in my room with the door locked tight, only when I was sure I was alone. Every note felt like I was breaking a rule, like my voice was something overgrown. I thought quiet meant safe, thought small meant love. You didn't steal my voice, you trained it to hide, taught it how to shrink inside. I didn't stop singing, I just turned it down, so I wouldn't let anybody else down. Different words, different tone, same feeling of being alone. One of you had power over where I slept. One of you had power over what I felt. Both of you spoke like you knew the truth, while I learned how to lose my youth. I grew up early, learned control, learned silence kept me whole. But I carried your voices inside my head long after both of you were gone. Now I'm older, but the echoes stay in blank pages and songs unsung. I still hesitate before I create, still wonder if I'm doing it wrong. But every time I write, every time I hum, I feel that kid come back to life. The one who survived nights and rules by dreaming through the fire. You took my imagination, or tried to at least, but it never fully stopped breathing in me. You taught my voice to stay low, but it still remembers how to grow. I was never too old, never too much. I was just trying to survive your touch. I'm reclaiming the parts you turned down. I'm learning how to make sound. This song's for the kid I had to mute, for the voice that waited quietly. I'm singing louder now, page by page, becoming who I was always meant to be.